Hello, I'm going to talk to you about what you're going to do at home with your friction lab. In this lab, you are going to try to figure out the coefficient of friction between your cell phone and whatever surface you're going to have it on. What you need to have for this experiment is some sort of piece of flat surface. It could be a game, it could be something that you've taken from a bookshelf or a book, or any kind of surface that you can move around and make at an angle. The other thing you need is your cell phone, and on your cell phone you need the app Firefox. So you're going to open Firefox, and in Firefox underneath Tools you will see the Inclination app. Underneath the Inclination app you can then use this to figure out the angle. Now before you take your measurements, you do need to press the play button up on top. So once you have it on your surface, you can press play. So once you press play, you're then going to move this board up and down and try to keep it as even as possible, and it's going to record the angle of inclination as you're moving it up. Now as you keep on moving up, there will be a point where it starts to move. That's where you're going to stop, and you put it back down. Put your cell phone back, and once again you're going to record going up until it starts moving, and then bring it back down. And you're going to do this several times because the more measurements you take, the more accurate the readings you will have. Now, what you're going to use those angles for is in order to calculate the coefficient of friction between your cell phone and the surface. Have a great time.
You have now collected a bunch of data, and you can actually use your Firefox app to figure out what all these peaks are for your data. And if you click on the data, you want the tilt up and down data, you can actually pick your data. And what pick data means is that you get to see the points. And so you can just use your finger and press on the point of interest, and it will tell you what degree it is and the timestamp at which it happened. You can then, and so you can do this by looking at all the points. Another way that you can also analyze your data is by clicking on the More Tools, and underneath More Tools there's an Export Data. Now the Excel doesn't work so well, so it's best to use a CSV file, and then it will click and show some options that you can use of ways to send your file. So I recommend using the CSV because it will not send the Excel file. And then you can email that data to yourself, and you can analyze using the tools that you have through the use of spreadsheets. All right, well, have fun analyzing the data.